Good afternoon, everybody. So on my video yesterday, I had explained a little bit how to swap out a motor on one of these RedCat Ascents, and then it was brought to my attention that there's a much easier way than the way I did it. So if you want to do it the hard way and take the whole motor mount out, you're more than welcome to. But on the other side of that, there's a screw right there. Let me get a pointer here right on the motor mount, right there. There's a screw there, and if you go up underneath, it's really kind of hard to see, and I couldn't see it the first time I did this, so I didn't see a way to get up in there. But there's the other screw right there. So those are really the only two screws you have to take out, other than the pinion gear that's on the motor. So it's really 3 screws. Way easier than the way I did it. And I have to give a shout out to Adventure Time RC. And I'd have to look at the comments. There was one other person that did the same thing. So you don't have to do it the hard way I did it. You can do it like Adventure Time RC, I'm sorry. And so yeah, two screws and the pinion gear. Way easier. So yeah, that's probably the way to go. But we're gonna go ahead and run this, since I have a few minutes right now. I don't have a lot of time, but we'll get this. I really wish they had put a cover over this, because anytime you run cables over this thing is gonna just chew at everything. On the other hand, if they had put a cover over it, then it'd be a lot more difficult to get at the motor. But anyway, let's run this thing and try out the new Quick Run Fusion SE. I've already put 2 of those SEs in other vehicles. My Atlas got the first one, and that did stellar compared to what the original ESC motor combo. Most brush motors aren't really that bad. It's the ESC that controls the motor that's pretty crap on most of them. But this one was no different. The ESC on this, the stock one, is pretty bad. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and just give this a quick test run with the bed on it and everything. See what happens. See, I gotta get my phone on the mount here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about all the wiggles and everything with the phone. I was cleaning a bunch of leaves out of this thing this morning. This thing has a leaf trap. So I had a bunch of other stuff in the tools. Apologize about that. Let's get this out of the way. Forgot all about that. think RedCat's on the right track. They definitely didn't put enough suspension travel in this, but I mean, aside from that, it does pretty good. The front end geometry on this, with the way they designed everything, is a little honky, but it works, and it's not horrible. But you only get like an inch of suspension travel out of the shocks. I have yet to get those opened up and look at them and see what I can do with them. But yeah, this thing's doing all right. Yeah, that Fusion SE really helps calm it down and takes the hoppiness out of it. It doesn't want to jump forward real fast or backwards real fast. It's just a much better motor ESC combo. It doesn't really have the clearance to get up this portion right here. Nothing a little extra throttle can't take care of, though. So with that not being able to clear right there, this, when it gets to the top of this rope bridge, that's going to be a telltale sign. I've only had a couple trucks that'll clear up there without flipping over backwards. Once it gets up there, it gets pretty steep. Nice. All right, made it up. Very good. We're going to turn around and come right back up this and see how it climbs, because these are pretty difficult to climb right here. There's not a whole lot for the tires to grab onto. Let's see. Brian. Right there. Made it. Wasn't easy, but it made it up there. I do have brass wheel rings in the tires, which keeps the weight low, which is helping. So I imagine if I tried this with the stock tires, it wouldn't get very far. So right now the only brass that's on it's all in the wheels. And that's it. I made up that too, which is pretty good. And then we're gonna try this suicide departure here. Every truck I've tried coming down this just topples over, so we're gonna see what happens here. Nice, look at that. All right. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna make it up this, but we'll give it a shot. Hey, well, yeah. There it goes. So the tires I'm running right here are the Proline Trenchers, and right through there, they seem to be pretty good. And again, these also have the Hello RC 3D printed foams, which I've been really impressed with. I don't know if I'll ever run two-stage foams anymore, but I'm pretty happy with these. Yeah. That did really well. Runs smooth, but you know, you guys have also seen the SE 1800 run a lot, so there's no difference here. It's a vast improvement over what comes in it. So it's a $70 upgrade that is absolutely worth it all day long. So, yeah, I don't have too many complaints right now, so seems to be doing pretty good. That Rock Pirate's bed was not made for this. It's made for a SCX10. I forget which all models. I think they only have the one bed on their website, and it, if I recall correctly, and I could probably wrong, but it's for the SCX10-2. It can go on the SCX10-3. It's not quite as clean. It's what they told me on the email, and then it also works on the Element. And I'm sure you can adapt it to other trucks. Obviously, we did it to the RedCat here, the Ascent, but not what it's made for. But it didn't turn out horrible. I just wish I could get the bed a little closer to the cab. But other than that, I think we're gonna call it the end of the video here. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. You guys have a great afternoon.